we didn't get to it tonight, but it kind of leads into the topic that I wanted to get in. You know how we have our main topic that we talk about sometimes. But about step your game up. Like, I have never seen so many people that just these days that think that somebody owe them something, like, or they don't, not even owe them something, they just like they ain't got to bring nothing to the table. They just come to you any kind of way, and they just, to me, step your game up.
They not presenting themselves well. That's it.
Right. And it just like everybody trying to mooch off for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they like if you a man trying to approach a woman, you need to come to the table with something. Like seriously, and the women need to come with something too. Don't get me wrong, but don't be a screw.
That even brings up.
That's just not a cute look. That's not a cute look. It's not.
That even almost brings up, you know, like, why are we all settling for less and we know we can, you know, have nothing but the best? Why are we settling for less?
Girl, you tell me. I'm trying to figure it out, too.
Because I see a lot of people, you know, walking around here just settling. Why would you just settle for that? You feel like you have to settle for a man that you have to take for, or a man settle for a woman that he feels he has to take care of. Why it can't be a 50-50 thing?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting to the point now, like, where are all the real men? Like seriously, what happened to the man being a provider? What happened to the man, you know, being the head of his house? Like, why is it now that you walk into a lot of these houses now, you got your man living up in your Section 8 housing, selling drugs at your, you know, your apartment. He ain't even doing that sometimes. You walking in and seeing him laying on your couch.
Not because,
like,
I know you hitting at some good points, but we also have to not throw the women in this category either, because they fit right in there too. You know, because the same thing we're wanting in men, it's like, well, where are the good women at as well too? You know, you just can't have a good man and not a good woman.
Oh yeah, you can't have
no
wife for a husband now. You that goes without saying. But Michael, you've been sitting there pretty quiet.
I'm just sitting here.
But we like to get your point of view too, because you know you come from a different the polar side of the other side of the coin. You know, what do you see where you come from, or where what kind of things do you see along those lines on your side of the track? Like, do you see these situations happening?
Oh, absolutely. Just, you know, whether in which I'm from a more rural environment, but it's the same here. It's the same thing. It's no different. I mean, some of the demographics may change, some of the different players of the game may change, different faces, but it's really the same stuff. I think the biggest problem is people don't think. And I think a lot of people are lazy. Either that, or they're so hard up to have somebody in their life that they're just going to do whatever they can do just to have whatever they're going to have, and not really even strive or try to be or do more.
You have said that so correct.
Do what?
I said you have said that so correct, because, yeah, people do that.
And that's regardless of man or woman. I mean, it's, you know, pretty evenly spaced, I think, on both sides of the coin, from what I see.
But my thing is, I'm gonna get on these one like you did. I'm getting on the women too, because it ain't all about the men not doing what they supposed. How you think you're gonna have a man, and you can't even keep a man? You can't even cook. You can't even heat up water. You don't know how to wash your clothes. You can't even wash your ass. You don't even know how to do that. But you expect, you want to always talk about shoes. I want God to send me a man. I want God to send me this and send me that, but you, what do you bring to the table?
The first thing they need to do is send them a bar of soap.
You want this man, you want God to see this man with all this money, But he gonna ask you when he come into your life, like, what do you have to offer me? You know, I got all this, but what do you have? Just some pussy between your legs that you can give me? I need more than that. Because if I want that, he definitely can go out and get it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. You know, I understand,
like
and I understand. I feel like I'm kind of in somewhat of this situation myself. If you got your stuff together, you're working, you're paying your bills, you're doing what you got to do to keep you going. I see why people like that stay single for a very long time. I see it because it is hard as hell to match for you.
Sure, I wish Brittany was on here to talk about this.
That's because people are set in that mind frame. Because if they don't see any better, they're not going to think any better. So, you know, once they get over that, then they'll get better. But once you don't see no better, then you won't get better.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
But I'm sorry, I just can't settle. I'm not going to settle because I know my potential and I know what I have to offer. I can't settle because to me, I feel like I have too much self-worth for that. Like I just
because it's different than you know, a man coming into your life with nothing, then the man coming into your life with something, and then later on down the line, you know, it all fell out for him, you know.
Yeah, things happen.
I understand, you know, get him up there so he can get back out there and do what he needs to do. He's a man and he ain't got nothing. We got a problem.
Right. Mhm.
Can't
I'm sorry. I said you allowing this man to knock you up, but he, you know, to come in your house, eat up your food, and take away from your children. But you know, and that's why I'm saying a lot of these women will even allow men to come into their house and abuse their children. But they're so happy to have a man, or they're so happy to have some dick. I'm just gonna keep it real. That they don't care about what that man does to their children. They'll take the side of the man before anything else. And a lot of times he's not even the father of their children.
Yeah,
it's sickening.
That is definitely, that's a kill you, seriously.
Mhm. I said I just don't need these people to step their game up. Step it up. I mean,
Let's
you
just
know,
stop settling for less.
Stop settling for less and stop bringing any and everybody around your damn children.
Let's go for the nasty man too, with all them dang on kids, and expect you to just be willing to just accept him for all 10 of his kids and be like, okay, well that's cool. Well, what could you do for me if you got 10 kids?
Your money, honey, your money going to them right off the bat. What you leave me with?
And then the hard part about it is they don't even accept the kids. They'll tell you off back when you meet them, I only got 2, but they left out the 7.
Well,
you got two that you know of, or 2 that's been proven that are yours.
No, two that he only claiming, but he know the rest of them kids. He just ain't claiming them.
Mhm.
And if anyone accepts a man for not claiming his kids, you are crazy.
Girl, what makes you feel that you're gonna be different?
Right?
That's why.
And if he got that many
women, like this is why I don't understand. Like, if you hold number
75.
Girl, you might as well take. First of all, take a ticket, because if you hold number 15 and all the other 14 hoes before you, but you know they have kids by this guy and he left them, what makes you feel that you're any better? Like, why wouldn't he do the same thing to you? Do you have a diamond encrusted? You know what? Is your kitty cat diamond encrusted, girl? Girl, I mean, I need to know this, because you think that you're so much better. You think you the baddest bitch, you think that you can hold a man, but really, you can't even hold your own situation together. You know, but you think that you so much, you better, and you think you smarter and wiser than the average bitch, and you think that you got him. But really, when he gets what he wants from you, then you just gonna be another. I mean, you're gonna be another notch on the belt. That's all you're gonna be.
Once he gets you pregnant and you gain that weight and you can't lose it, he on to the next one.
On to the next one. And see, that's why I said people got to have more in a relationship than the fifth. They have to have something that's binding that relationship together besides the physical, because the physical is only going to get you so far.
Yeah.
The physical is only going to last you to a certain extent, like to a certain, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's gone. Like, physical is temporary, but what you gonna have after that? Those looks are gone, girl. Because there's a lot of these girls now that they depend on their look, or they feel that because they can pop it, they can pop lock and drop it. Now because they young, they rely solely on that. But you don't have anything up here in your brain. You don't have anything else you can offer a man. You don't have any intelligence. You don't have any basic skills.
Especially starting off at 13.
Girl, DeAndre, what was that girl? You said some girl walking around where you live at talking about she 13, but she can take your man, and she was talking about how some man bought her some damn Burger King and some food.
Yes, she's 13 to a lot of these men. And she told me, and I'm sitting like, okay, you gonna tell a grown woman this? What's the first thing you think I'm gonna think when you tell me this, boo? She was like, well, you know, he bought me stuff, and I'm just like, what did he buy you? Oh, he bought me a king size candy bar and $1 cheeseburger. No matter if he bought you the whole meal, sweetie, guess what? It wasn't over $5, guarantee you. And I'm looking like, okay.
You hold up, Beyonce. Yeah, you didn't tell me that he didn't even get this girl a damn value meal. Now, he did not get this girl a damn cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger and a king size candy bar. And then
Hold up now. If I'm going to have it my way at Burger King, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the motto of Burger King, have it your way. If I'm going to have it my way, because you having it your way when you dig it up in my ass. Okay, if I'm going to have it my way, bitch, why didn't you get the most expensive value meal on there, girl? Why don't you get a BK fish dinner or get one of them damn them real nice.
But we ain't even going to be at BK. How about if I'm going to have it my way, it ain't going to be at BK? Okay, and then gonna show up there because if I want to buy myself a cheeseburger, I can do that. I don't need you to do that. Because if you buy me a cheeseburger, what you think you gonna get? Nothing. Oh, she said, you know, I'm just making it sound funny, but what she actually said was, he bought me, let me tell you, she said, he bought me some candy and some food, and I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, you know, neither one, she said he bought me some shoes, he done bought me a Prada bag, you know, or Gucci bag, whichever, or he didn't get my hair did, my nails done, my toes or something, you know, this is me some food and some candy. The next thing you know, he went to the merry-go-round. I'm thinking, are you And then the man is, you know, I shouldn't be telling people business, but he has a little bit over every 20. He's 28. He's 13.
We ain't using no names, so nobody know who we talking about. But my thing is, like, all jokes aside, we need to really talk about this, because there are young girls out here now that's getting played out of their pocketbooks, getting played out of their pussy, out of their mind. And
not only are they getting played, because at 13, not to cut you off, at 13 I feel you know exactly what you're doing, because at that time you opening your legs, you know exactly what you're doing. Because now you start to think like an adult. You know, you're not all the way there as an adult, but you know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
But then you say, too, like how she was, well, she knew what she was doing, too, because you said she went over to the woman's house.
Oh, yeah, but just smiling in her face, you know, like her man wasn't doing that. And this is the kicker part. He's 28, she's 13, but, you know, he told her he was 21. Like, that's a big difference. You jackhead.
I had to stop you there because, first of all, what 28-year-old man hangs out with 13-year-olds? Girl.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop you right here before it gets juicy. If I can ask some more on top of that. Okay. And he said that she told him that she was 16, and he told her she was 21. So both of these dumb fools was lying to each other. And the whole time, I would have been looking at her like, boo-boo, your whole conversation is young. Your hair and the way you dress is definitely young. So what kind of conversation was y'all having? Seriously. Just want to know.
One thing.
Okay, I need to know. Okay, I just want to know. Can this bitch, no, Lord forgive me, I ain't trying to call her that because that ain't right. But can this bubblegum brain bride, can she even comb her head?
No, every time I see it, ain't calm.
So she tell me, so that old song that some girls who sing on that playground, bald head whack, ain't got no hair in the back, gelled up.
Cool, and that's exactly what it is. And it ain't weaved up. It should have been, but you know. And that's another thing. He couldn't even get her a quick weave. We got a problem, boo.
Not a quick weave, girl.
He can do that for the girl. You couldn't buy me no pump. School, you ain't signed back. At least if you gonna up in me, you can at least give me some shoes.
Go take me to pay. Well, no, you take me no pay list. I'm just saying.
I don't take me to pay list. That hole on the end, Les. What you trying to say? Because you already bought me some candy and food, and we already on bad times as it is with the candy and the food.
I swear, honey,
really?
You know what? That'll be an upgrade for that hoe.
It's just sad that when you see a 13-year-old like that, and you're looking like, okay, what kind of background, family background you have, or how was you raised? I mean,
that's sad.
Really, because that is not, you know, we cracking up about it, but it's sad that you have a 13-year-old like that.
But you know what? That goes to show you that I hate saying this and I hate throwing people away. But I don't think there's sometimes hope for people like that. Like there's no hope for someone.
You know what my mind is. Once the hope, always the hope. Once easy, well, I can say nice. We can say whatever we want. Easy pussy is easy pussy, and when a man can spot a hoe from a mile away. And that same easy pussy he got, that's the same easy pussy you gonna have for the rest of your life. And guess what? When you want to go get a husband, and he found out at 13, you ain't got no walk. Ooh. And then what? 25, he found out. You tell him later on down the line, oh, at 13.
Ain't like you, honey. Like I told Michael before. Ain't like you can't put no drawstring in that mug and tighten it back up.
It's sad. You know, you hear stuff like this and you see how the world is. You know, sometimes I guess I'm pretty glad I'm a single guy. You know, you think of the dating world out there, what your options are sometimes, and you go, oh God, maybe it's not so bad being single. Oh wow, are you there? I think we lost.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yeah, here we are.
That was Deandra on the other line. She says, oh, I got it. I said, did they cut us off? I said, no, I think you just got dropped. But, yeah, it does make you, it just makes you not even want to get involved because it's not even just that. Like, you don't know what people are doing on the side. You know, I done ran into so many people that want to approach me or approach other people in the club, and they got partners. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, first of all, I don't want to get into this right now because I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. But these old-ass, decrepit-ass men want to approach people. These queens want to approach people in the club, and they got partners, and they want to approach these young men. Okay, but you ain't offering them nothing.
Yeah.
You can. Okay, I'm not. Okay, you gonna tell me I'm gonna be the other person. Okay, but you not offering me anything. I'm under 30 and you 60 something, and you can't offer me anything.
Yeah.
But a hard candy bar and some damn bubble gum. Like, seriously, like I don't get that. Like, how you gonna sit up here and approach me and have the nerve to say, yeah, I got somebody, but you gonna be my side piece, but you ain't offering nothing. Like, seriously.
But the sad part is that there's people out there that'll take it.
Not
That's
me.
the fact.
Not me. I can't do that. I can't do that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm sorry. You just not
exactly.
gonna, I'm not gonna, I can't allow that. I'm not saying they know the type of people, they know the type of tackheads to go for that shit, but I'm not gonna be that one that you gonna come to on that shit, because I'm on a whole totally different level. Now, let me get something straight to you. I don't need your money, but I'm gonna tell you this now. I said, that's the thing of economics. You gotta. I'm the supplier. You want in demand. And in order for you to get these goods, you're gonna have to pay up. I'm not. And let me get something straight now. Let me get something straight now, because I want somebody coming back later try to come for me. I'm going to let you know that I'm not promoting prostitution. I'm not promoting that. But my thing is, it's like, you're taking from me, and I'm not getting out of the situation. Like, to me, I'm not getting anything out of this. Like, I'm not even getting, I don't know. To me, you can't do anything for me. And to me, my thing is, why are you in a relationship and you feel that you're not getting what you need at home, so you got to go out here and screw all these people? You take being in an open relationship as a free pass to screw and ski in each and every direction possible. You take that as a damn free pass to go out here and do anything you want to do.
Yeah. That pretty much is what a lot of them, that's why they do it.
That's exactly why I cannot, I will not do an open relationship. Because I'm going to tell you this now, I will leave your behind before it gets to that point. And this is what killed me, and this is something that bothers me about the gay community. It's like, they're so quick to always want equal rights, but you don't want, and you want marriage and this, that, and the other, but you don't want to follow the rules. You feel that you want these rights, but still at the same time, you want to be able to still at the same time be able to screw around and do whatever you want, but still at the same time have the benefits of marriage. I don't get that. Either you're going to fit the norm, or you're going to, you know what I'm saying? Either you're going to comply or you're not going to comply. That's my biggest thing right there.
Well, and I wonder myself how many times, because I've heard it too. And a lot of times I've been there in the club with you, and we've both heard it. They say, "Oh, I'm in an open relationship," and you and me kind of look at each other and go, I bet they are. And I wonder how many times they just say that, and really they're supposedly.
I just don't believe that many people are doing that, because my thing is, you never see the. I don't know.
I wonder if it's just a phrase I wonder if it's a phrase they say to get you to stop and not question it any further. Oh, we're in an open relationship. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I just kind of nod my head and go, oh, that's nice. Well, hope it works out for you. Take care.
But my thing is, if it's so open, why don't they never say it like around their partner?
Yeah.
Why is it always like when they say it, the other person's not present? Like, it's always there by themselves.
Exactly. probably because the other partner didn't know that it was an open relationship.
The other partner thinks you probably at work somewhere.
Exactly. Which makes me question what you're doing. Really? You guys have an open relationship. Where's your partner at? Oh, they're at work. Oh, so they're out there working while you're over here hoeing. Okay.
Baby, you out here working while you up here working it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, okay.
Oh, Lord. I'm really trying to keep this to, but yeah, like I just like I said, people need to step their game up and you know, and start demanding more. Just, you know, demand more out of these people. But still at the same time, while you're demanding more, you got to make sure that you know that you're bringing what you're requesting, because it's not fair for you to it's not fair for you to demand that I should have A, B, and C when you don't have that to bring to the table either, or you don't have anything that you can bring to a relationship. To me, relationships should be something where you should compliment that other person, and they should compliment you, and you guys should have something where you come together and you both are being built up, or you're both getting something out of it. If that's not the case, then that's not a relationship to me. That's one-sided.